Please consider leaving a like, beautiful beings, so we can make our YouTube channel even bigger and reach even more beautiful beings. Happy Thanksgiving, beautiful beings. I wanted to share with you part 2 of our Thanksgiving journal cover made out of junk mail. I have finished it, and I want to give you a close-up. In part 1, we didn't have enough pumpkin fabric, so I added a piece of a different fabric that had pies and turkeys on it and lettering on it to finish it, to wrap around and sew down. And I found a green pen that went perfect with the green pumpkins on the fabric, and it has a flower on the top, and attached it paper clip I found that holds pens on Temu, which was awesome. And then I put a November card in it also, and there's our flower in the top. As you can see on the inside, which I will be showing you on the pocket file or journal page, whatever you want to call it, I added some leaves to the top of. And then over here I added a belly band with fabric and a piece of cardboard that I painted green and a piece of lace. Then here is a notebook I made out of scrap, and I added some to the spine. I tied in with some thread, some sequins confetti, fall sequins confetti. Now I'm going to turn it and show you the right side of it. Okay, beautiful beings, this is the right side. And here's a good view of the fabric I used, pumpkin fabric. And I didn't put nothing on that pocket in case they wanted to add their own look. That's what it looks like. And there's our dangle from this view. I had some wood beads I got from Dollar Tree, and I painted them different colors, and I added lace and trim and a couple of fall confettis to it also. Now I'm going to give you a view of the left side, beautiful beings. Here's a view of the left side, which you can consider the front if you wanted to, or you can consider the back. It could be left or right hand journal, whichever you prefer. And here's another look of the dangle. And then our pocket, our circle pocket with our squirrel and leaves eating acorns. And then our give thanks wood laser cut that we did in the first video, and then leaves sticking up. Okay, now we're going to take a look on the inside. Beautiful beings, are trying to fit the whole thing in for you. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can put this like this and then fold that in and close it like this, okay? Or you could put our little signature this way, close it this way, fold that in, and have it closed like that. Okay, so I wanted to show you that. And this has 2 tucks in this belly band, just so you know. Okay, one in the front too. I didn't glue it down, so you get 2 tucks here. Okay, and that's a little, I think I did this on video. I just glued some burlap down, and then a piece of scrap mesh, and then a pumpkin, and I put a little I put the you know how you can put the wire around it? Or I just put a piece of burlap for the vine, and then glued down a leaf. And then I just attached some confetti that I went through with a needle and thread and attached it to the side, and then I left the back plain in case they wanted to add their own thing. And then the edges, I used my lace corner puncher here and there just to add a little extra something to it. Okay, and I put scrap pieces of paper in it that I had. Some I didn't do the edges with our lace corner puncher, and some I did. Okay, so there's the notebook. room for all kinds of writing. Okay. Then here, I just tucked some things in here so you can see this is it's a side valley band with 2 spots for tucking here and here that we made in the first video. I'll give you a close-up of that. Okay, and then we made this pocket, our corner pocket, in the first video, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. And I just added a leaf behind the turkey sticker I got from, I think, Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I don't remember, and added a leaf and some feathers for the backdrop. Okay, so that makes a nice tuck spot. Then over here, I put a pocket here with another little notebook I made, and this one's kind of a long notebook, and I added the confetti again, the leaves on this one, and then I did just the corners, I think. Yeah, I just did the outside corners with my little lace corner punch. And then just put more scrap in here. So keep your scrap, beautiful beans, because you can make cute notebooks with it. Okay. And I just tucked it in here on that one. And I'll give you a close-up of that pocket. The squirrel I put in there, I glued down. And then there was sewing there from the other side. From that, when I sewed in our belly band. So I just put a piece of ribbon there, and then I stuck half a leaf behind it, and there's my leaves I sewed in up there. That's what it looks like on this side, close up. And I did do it on both sides of our signature. And I just left that sew up there. And this leaf is supposed to be under there. I should glue that down, I guess. But I just thought it made it good. It added a nice addition to our signature. And then down here, I just put a strip of ribbon of pumpkins there, burlap ribbon. Okay. Then I took a graph ruled index card and stamped on some stencils. I stamped down at Acorn, and then I put a pin in there, and then I just put different material of scrap I had. Of this you can get from Dollar Tree, and then a piece of ribbon and a flower, and I stamped a pumpkin. That's what's holding that, and I just put that on this side, and I just tied it on that side of the pin. Okay, beautiful things. I got these pins from Timo too. They came in a bunch of different colors. Okay, and then this, and this. I just put a piece of scrap paper I had from the inside that we cut off to make the inside, so you get, and then I put a piece of ribbon and just sewed them together into the signature, so you have 2 tucks here and here. Beautiful beings, for pictures. This would be great for pictures, for Thanksgiving pictures. And then here, I made this last year, and I made a video on these, and it's under fall, and it's do-it-yourself Dollar Tree harvest pins. Let's make some pies. All it is a laser cut of wood with a clothespin on the back of it. And I showed you how to make them in that video. Okay, and I just put it in here because I thought it'd be nice just to hold the papers together. But I'm going to show you the papers before I put it back. I just used papers that I had. Use any papers you want. Okay. And it's not sewed in. I got some of this elastic band. Okay, elastic band, crafter square, and I just tied it in there and put a bow. Okay, and then they could take the papers out whenever it's full about their memories of Thanksgiving, and then tuck them wherever in the journal, and then add more if they want to. Okay, but I wanted to show you. I did take a piece of ribbon and I glued it down in there. It's just acorns. And then I think I did something else. Maybe not over there. And then I took a piece of burlap and glued it down there on that page. Okay, so if you don't have fall washi tape like me, and you do have ribbon, that's what you can do there. That's all I did with things, because I didn't have any washi tape to put something in there. I just wanted to have a little something in there. Okay, put this over, and then I sewed in a belly band. Same thing with a piece of scrap left over from this. Okay, and I just sewed it here and here and put a piece of ribbon there, so it's a double tuck. Okay, for pictures, tags, whatever you want to do for bands, whatever you want to put in your Thanksgiving journal. It'd be a great way to get all pictures off your phone. Then up here I put some leaves, and then I had some burlap rope, and I undid it here and undid it here, and this sewing part was a little messed up, so I just stuck that on top of the sewing part. Okay, I'll probably show you that. I have it here. And this, which I used on that pin, that's what this is from. Okay, Floral Garden mesh ribbon was on that card right here. Okay, I just put a piece of that on there with a piece of ribbon scrap. Okay, so that's what that's from. And back to this. It's called Fall Ribbon. It's from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I didn't pay $5. I got it on clearance. But it's like rope. And it looks like burlap. Okay? So that's what that is. Okay, beautiful beings. Very simple, pretty much. Journal. And then I just took this piece of paper and I glued it on some paper bag, and then I cut around it and did a half punch with a circle punch, and I sewed it here and here and glued the bottom, and then I made this out of scrap I had left over from a die cut, and it's a pocket. You can tuck stuff in here. The bottom one's glued, but you got 3 others to tuck stuff in there. Okay, that, and then this is the die cut, and that's what this is. It's not the same paper, but this piece here, let me take this out and show you. This piece of scrap that came out after you die cut them, that's what I made this pocket out of, and then I just put some ribbon I had on there to sparkle it up a little bit. And then you seen how we made that one in the first video. I just put some lace trim on the bottom because I was worried about it. If I put it up here, it'd get stuck when I went to tuck in cards. Then I just put 2 tags in there. Okay, and then This top one is a tuck. Stick a picture or whatever you want in there, card, whatever. And I made the tuck out of white burlap. I just glued it down to some cardboard and sewed it in. And then we have this side belly band. Here, I'll give you a close up of everything. This is spine. I used burlap. There's paper clip from the other side. And this is just fabric, scrap I had left over, and sewed. I glued it onto a piece of cardboard, a thin piece of cardboard I had, wrapped it around, and sewed it down on it into the journal. Okay, and then here's another little notebook I made with the fall scatter again on the spine, and I just curved these ones with a corner punch, 3-in-1 corner punch, and then put scrap papers that I had in them so I didn't have to throw them away. So if you keep your scrap papers, keep them in different sizes like I do, and then you can make little notebooks whenever you need one. Okay, beautiful beings. So that's about it. But, oh, I didn't show you the leaf. Yeah, I did. And there's those leaves. I just sewed them in there. I put a tiny bit of glue on, waited for them to dry, and then I just sewed them in there on both sides. Okay? I just thought that would make it look more fall-y, more Thanksgiving-ish. You want to say? Oh, I didn't put that back. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, beautiful beings. So there you have it. Our Thanksgiving. It even has a pen, which I love. I love those paper clips. Okay. Here's our Thanksgiving journal to hold lots of Thanksgiving memories. You can put your pictures in it. You can put notes in it. You can even add cards in it. Whatever you want to do, beautiful beings. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful everything.